And in our last story tonight, we introduce you to a local man who is a musical legend. Big George Brock's music harkens to a time past when people gathered on porches on humid Delta nights to sing their troubles away. Sarah Thompson introduces us to an original who knows the best antidote to pain, maybe singing the blues.
Down-home, natural-born Mississippi Delta bluesmen seem few and far between these days, but there's one who is still going strong at 78 years old and refuses to be forgotten. His name is Big George Brock. The big can refer to his deep voice or height and size, as he stands over 6'4" and weighs over 210 pounds. Or it could simply be his talent, soul, heart, or passion.
I feel good. I feel good, there's no doubt about it, I do. I ain't never got to the place where I know enough. I'm always trying to learn something extra about the blues. The blues is medicine to pain. It's better than the doctor. If you really understand the blues, you need the blues for your pain.
Big George Brock is as authentic as they come.
My harmonica playing is different from anybody you heard. I blow mine from right to left. It's a different sound. Cause when you cross note it and be making your keys, you get a different sound that way than you will the other way.
He even has his own unique style of performing.
I used to walk the tables and stuff, you know. Then I get on the floor and I make my band get down there too, you know. All of us get on the floor and play. If you play laying down, you sure can play standing up. That's my trouble. It's something different that people don't do. And I want it to be different.
And at a time when most blues musicians his age have stepped away from the spotlight or have simply been forgotten by the public, Big George keeps his name in the paper, voice on the radio, and presence on stage, keeping the blues alive as well as his love for the music and performing it.
A lot of people don't know that I'm serious about what I'm doing. A lot of people don't know about I'm honest in what I'm doing. And I wish the Lord that I could explain myself to the people more than I do now, you know.
Big George's early years couldn't be any more fitting for a natural blues musician.
Well,
he grew up on a Mississippi Delta plantation.
Cotton, corn, most anything. We raised everything.
And when he outgrew sharecropping, Big George moved to St. Louis in the early 1950s to make it as a professional bluesman. He's played with some of the greatest names in blues history.
I played with Howlin' Wolf in Wall, Mississippi. Oh, the train I ride on. His girlfriend, Maddie, asked Howlin' Wolf on the break, so let Big George sing a number and you still sit down here with me for. He said, okay. I had to get up there and I did a couple numbers, you know. And he acted like everything was nice. But that night, at the end of the night, he told me, well, I don't need you no more. I said, what did I do wrong? He said, anytime my woman rather hear somebody else than hear me, I don't need them no more.
He ran his own nightclub.
On Gas and Franklin, I opened up a Club Caravan. And then I started hiring other people to come in there and play with me. I've had sisters, Muddy Water, Howlin' Wolf, Jimmy Reed, Tina and Ike. I had Sammy Davis Jr. there once.
Perhaps one of the most interesting side notes to Big George Brock's life was his relationship with the world-renowned blues musician Muddy Waters.
Well, me and Muddy would come out the same plantation. We were on the same farm together. And I had the privilege to be with him a lot more than I did other musicians because that we was from down south together. But when I came to the north, I ran across him again. So we got together and we played different. He played at my place like 7 nights a week, you know, sometime. And then he'd go to Chicago, and I would visit him in Chicago. So we were real close friends. We were real good friends. Say you love me, baby. That's Muddy Water. Muddy was my identification name for the blues, you know. I just liked his style, and he just was a natural good man.
Just shy of 80 years old, Big George Brock has finally earned legendary status. He's seen and done it all in more than a half-century as a professional musician. He's lived through the hardships of sharecropping and segregation, yet enjoyed the pleasures of performing. He's experienced a time when he would play all night for just $25, to a more recent occasion where he's blown his heart for a roaring crowd as far away as Europe.
You could wake me up any time of night and said, you need me to go play the blues, I'd be willing to go.